Now let's take you to India because the government's plans to reform the military have come under fire. There have been protests across the country against a scheme to cut the length of service from 15 years to just 4. It's all designed to make the armed forces there leaner and cut pension costs. But it has come as a big shock to many young men, particularly in rural communities. They see the army as their only chance of securing a job amid rising unemployment. The BBC's Achana Shukla reports.
The training is rigorous and it's a daily routine. For majority 15 to 20-year-olds in villages across the eastern state of Bihar, life's only aim is an entry into the prestigious Indian Armed Forces. But the government's decision to cut tenure of lower-ranked soldiers to just a 4-year contract has put their dreams off track. Like for 21-year-old Munchun, who has been training for the last 6 years.
Earlier, the job was for 15 years with pension security. That's gone, and that is why no one is happy. But we are also desperate, and so we'll try.
In the nearby village, many aspirants have stopped training for military. They are not sure of a secure employment. Even though many private companies have come out saying priority will be given to hire those retiring after 4 years of military service, these men are not confident.
Why will we join for 4 years? Defense service is a dream, but we will be unemployed again at 22-23 years of age.
Once we come back from the army, private companies might give us a job, but only as a security guard or factory worker, because we would have missed out on our education.
Here in these villages in Bihar's Chhapra district, every family has at least one person serving in the Indian Armed Forces. Driven primarily by agriculture and no other source of employment, for youth from these type of villages across the country, perhaps joining the military is the only way out of their cycle of poverty and unemployment. Reason why thousands across India protested the temporary job scheme. But some experts say the government's defense recruitment reform, Agneepath, will reduce the size of the military and boost government savings.
The government wants to spend more money on the modernization, and therefore by reducing the pension to be paid to the soldiers, it would free up some kind of monetary resources for this modernization.
India is still struggling with record unemployment, despite government's promises to create millions of jobs. Young Indians fear government's intentions for savings now comes at the cost of their future. Achana Shukla, BBC News, Chhapra, Bihar.